It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Packers and the Steelers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, we have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Now a first down carry by Jones. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Love. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down.
Not quite a 1st and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action. 1st and 10 just outside of the 10-yard line. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense...
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 44 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Play action this time with Love. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with... On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Close. Just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Pickett. He's going to let this one go deep. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Now he's free at the 35. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And Green Bay getting... So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big 3rd down play coming up for this defense. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the turnover. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Wow. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the convert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah,
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Pickett back to throw. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but getting down to the nitty-gritty. Defense looking for a stop. Offense needing points. Let's find out what happens.
Ready, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunate for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Love. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. This is Dillon on the counter. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will get the lead up to 7. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it. But it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Pickett to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Pickett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw here, Pickett. Looking for Pickens, he's got him on the out route. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Love. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Love looking to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Steelers, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.